Hello everybody. Just want to quickly go over how to set up the display options for the models that we're creating. So, uh, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you're not from my server on Minecraft, welcome. This is not going to be super in-depth. It's just for kind of my friends making models. Um, but we've got a model here uh, from Mark, and we want to see how it displays in the hand. So we're in BlockBench here, and we can see third person. It's set up nicely. Third person left. It's got to be kind of dragged up a little bit and pushed back into the hand. But then that should be all set. We could make it a little bit smaller if we wanted. Um, but I'm just going to leave it here for now. Third person right, here's where we can start to see um, what it's going to look like in the hand. So I'm actually going to scale this down point 0.5. I'll just copy that and then move it around. And now we get a little bit better sense of the model based on kind of what it looks like, and it's not too big. It's not just stretching off the screen. Um, First person left, we'll go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just going to paste my 0.5. A lot of 3D programs will interpret if you just put 0.5. BlockBench won't do that. You got to put the 0 in front, otherwise you just mess it up. Now we'll go over to see what it looks like on their head. You know, people aren't going to be wearing this on their head, but we'll just go ahead and stick it above just like that on the ground. With swords, what I like to do is I like to drag them up, and then I like to rotate them 180 degrees so that you could potentially like grab it by the hilt, something like that. And then I like it to just float just above without dipping into the block. I just think that looks a little bit nicer. We'll look at what it looks like in a frame. We'll just use these settings over here, rotate it 90, and I'm going to use the rotate tool here. Pull that off the wall just a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Then we'll see what it looks like in the GUI. And basically, you can't see it because it's sideways, and the blade is just a polygon, right? A thin block. So let's rotate that on the Y. Let's do that 90 degrees. Y is green, by the way. It's the same as like your arrow here that's green. That's how you can think about those. And now we need to shrink these down. Let's see if our 0.5 works. I think that's fine. And then let's see. Sometimes the rotation axis on some of these is a bit funky. So if it's being weird over here, just grab it here, and you'll see when you rotate it there, it rotates a bunch of stuff in here, or it changes a bunch of the settings to get it to where it needs to be, and that's just fine. Just get it nice and centered up on the GUI, and then we'll see what it looks like in the inventory. It's just going to copy those over, those settings over. So I think that looks pretty good. Now we can go ahead and save this out. File, export, export block item. I'm going to add an _1 to this so that when we get more katanas in our server, they can get updated. And then we should be good to go. That should be it. Thanks for watching.